How much are you worth? Your body is made up of 65% oxygen, 18% carbon, 10% hydrogen, and less of a host of other ingredients. Add it all up and sell it at market value, and we're looking at about $1. A buck, one Washington, one bone, one piece of cabbage. You're worth a greenback, one shekel, a simoleon, one lonely single. My name is Tom Miller. I'm filming in front of a live audience. I'm pastor of the great people who make up Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin. And this is Fuel for the Fire. It's volume 666, Shortchanged. From the perspective of the market price, you aren't worth as much as you might think. Maybe a buck. But from the perspective of God, you are so valuable, you're without price. You are so treasured, a cost cannot be affixed to show your worth. Priceless, as they say. In fact, you're so valuable to God, He was willing to go to any length to redeem you, to buy you back. For as much as you know that you were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Christ as a lamb without blemish and without spot. You see, you have intrinsic value. It's not achieved by education or training. Your worth is not enhanced by skill, physical attractiveness, or age. Your value is built in. But many people fail to recognize their value, and as a result, they shortchange themselves, and many sell out to the world at rock-bottom price. Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of soup. Demas settled for what this present world had to offer. Joseph's brothers sold him for 20 pieces of silver, 2 pieces of silver per brother. Achan compromised his character for some silver, a wedge of gold, and a nice coat. Solomon sold out for pleasure. But it was Judas who became the poster boy for what it means to shortchange yourself. He sold the Savior for a lousy 30 pieces of silver, not even gold. The money burned so hot in his hand that he eventually threw it back into the temple and left consumed by regret. It's hard to feel good, difficult to love others, and impossible to succeed without understanding the value of a human soul. You will always be shortchanged unless you discover the value you possess. The value of your soul is determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. You can sell it on the cheap, but you'll be shortchanged. Jesus was willing to pay top dollar for you. He gave His life to pay the price for your eternity. The only question that remains to be answered is, will you accept His offer? Don't shortchange yourself. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.